I'm hellorodney. Thanks for clicking on my video. Well, I've got I just did a little quick clean of my place. Swept the floor and stacked some stuff and all that. I got a meeting with the guy here pretty quick. I don't really feel like doing this, but I put an ad out to try to find somebody to help me with my website stuff and all that. This guy called, and just by a conversation, it seems like he might be the right guy for the job. So he's going to come by, and we're going to do 4 hours today. So I don't think we're going to do 4 hours. I think I'm going to probably pay him for 4 hours, and then let him go do his own research for whatever, so he can get, so he can just, whatever. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to this guy, and hopefully it's going to work out, because I need somebody to help me to get my website together, get the websites up and going, and then what I need really is a teacher. So that's what I'm going to hire him for. I'm going to hire him as a teacher, and for him to teach me how to do this program. I've got this program here. Expression Studio 2, Microsoft Windows program. That's the thing that took the place of front page. So I did some research on it, and it's, like the web, everybody hates Microsoft. Oh, I hate Microsoft, whatever. But for what I need, I think this is going to be just fine. I'm not going to be having a website that's going to have, I don't know, this is going to work fine. So if I can learn, if this guy can, and he doesn't know how to use it either, but he's, says he's competent in this kind of stuff, and it's a Microsoft product, and he's very familiar with Microsoft programs and stuff. So hopefully, well, he'll know a lot more about it than I do. So we'll get that together and get this thing going, and then, he's well versed in Photoshop. So what I need is for someone to teach me how to use this program for website maintenance, how to do just very simple things in Photoshop, because what I need to do in Photoshop is I basically just need to learn I need to learn a lot. So we'll find out how much he knows and how, and as things develop, he hasn't even gotten here, and here I'm talking like, I'm trying to be posy, basically, is what it boils down to, because I'm trying to paint this picture the way I want it to be. So, and that's what I'm going to tell him. I'm going to say, this is what I want, and if does this fit into your program? And naturally he'll say yes, because he needs a job. But hopefully it is, and his field is slow right now. So when his field picks up again, he's not going to be wanting to deal with website design with me unless there's something in it more for him than what I'm offering to begin with. So I need to go ahead and bite the bullet on this and learn how to use this program, and have him instruct me on how to use this program, how to use Photoshop in a way that I can see that it's really going to work, how to make sure that I know how to put everything in the right order and maintain a tight ship on this stuff, because the work that I'm going to be doing in Rova, which is my channel Rova Now, is going to be it has to be tight. The documentation has got to be right on. So that's what I'm hiring this person for, and I hope that this is the right guy for the job. I've been putting this off for quite a while because it's such a daunting task. Doing the art part is the easy part. It's doing the rest of it that's the hard part. It's running. Who's this? Hey, far out! I'll be here. Yeah, I got it. Well, take your time, Tommy. Yeah, well. All right. Bye-bye. That was Tommy. He overslept, so anyway, when this guy comes over, I hope that he's the answer to my problem, because if he is, it's really going to help matters. And what I'm going to offer this person, and obviously things change, we don't know what's going to happen, but what I'm going to offer him is for him to be my teacher, to teach me how to do all this, and then once I get proficient at it, I'm going to hire him to do it. Because what happens is that, and I have experience in this, is that if you don't know how to do the important things in your own business and you have to rely on others, sometimes you get yourself in a jackpot that you can't get out of, and it's not fun. Like I had, you've got to know how to do this stuff yourself. And if you don't, then you rely on others, then you're at their mercy, because when they quit, you're stuck. Everything seems like it's going to be going on hunky-dory for a long time, and then all of a sudden one day, boom, they're gone, and then you're just like, oh, geez. I should have learned how to do that. So, the goal is for this person that's going to come over, this guy, to basically teach me all this stuff, and I'll do. I want to get a real sincere grasp of how to do all this, and then once I know how to do everything, then I'm going to hire him to do it and continue the process. And then when he goes on to bigger and better things, I can either hire somebody that knows how to do it, or I can train them on how to do it. So anyway, let's hope and pray that this works out, because this is something that I need, and it'll help get me back in the swing of it. For a long time, for months and months and months, I haven't been working, and I just haven't felt like it. I have not felt like working, and so if I don't feel like working, I don't work. And thankfully things are going along well enough to where I don't really have to be out there nonstop, but it doesn't make me feel good not to be productive. And even though I am productive, I've been productive all this period of time, it's just that my productivity level has been at a very low ebb. Instead of being rising and getting better, it's just been sort of a constant drone of mediocrity, and that's not pretty. But sometimes, when you go into depressions, a slow drone of mediocrity is a lot better than a total freaking dive bomb into the ocean. So I'm thankful for that. So anyway, that's all I've got to say. Looks like Tomas will be over here shortly. He's getting out of bed. He's out of bed, obviously. You've called, but so that's cool. That's not a problem. Tommy has got a very easy guy to do business with. He's got full reign of this place, and he does what he wants, and that's the way I like it. I'm not a dictator. This is the job. Do the job. So that's the way I like to do things, and because that's people that know how to do stuff. They don't need a lot of instruction from somebody that doesn't know how to do it. Tommy doesn't need me to instruct him on how to do something, because he knows how to do it, and I don't know how to do it. So why would I be instructing him? So he's really been great on this job, and I'm very thankful for him. And I'm hoping that I have as good a relationship with this next guy. Hopefully, everything works out good. And that's the way I like to run things. I just say, okay, this is the job. Now, if there's a situation that arises, where there's an emergency of some sort, then, hopefully that the way that my style works fine, because people know that I'm not, there's no such thing as crying wolf. So if I say, okay, this has got to get done because we got this deadline, we got to get it done because there's a deadline, so don't dick around, just let's get this fucking thing done. So that's kind of the way I am, and so when I fucking, if I have to fucking bark, people know, hey, there's some shit's going on. We got to get this thing done. So that's kind of like the way I I like to do things, and it works fine, because I don't, just because I have a whistle, I don't blow it all fucking day.